Fixing a potentially broken system. That was the topic of some heated discussion between members of the Burleigh County Human Service Zone Board this afternoon.
KX News reporter Robert SUHR was there and has tonight's top story.
Nearly 100 people, mostly in the social services community, filled the Tom Baker meeting room in Bismarck Monday, all for one reason. They're concerned about the direction the Burleigh County Social Services Department is heading. State Senator Aaron Oban is a member of the committee and laid out the most severe concerns.
Employee morale, turnover, and insufficient training and supports for new and inexperienced staff, hostile work environment, questions of prioritization of saving money over the safety and care of children and families, and difficult working relationships with community partners, including but not limited to foster parents, schools, law enforcement, nonprofits, and providers.
Oban and fellow Senator and board member Dick Dever want to hire an outside consultant to investigate the actions by the department, as well as interim director Kim Osachuk.
The director has the right and deserves the opportunity to respond to all of the concerns. I think that's done best in a process that involves an arm's length consultant who's fair and objective.
But plans for that consultant got put on hold when several members of the Burleigh County Commission, including Brian Bittner and Jim Peluso, stated they had heard of no such complaints against social services or Osachuk. State Human Services Director Chris Jones was at the meeting and told the commission new changes in state law mean new responsibilities.
But at the end of the day, you are responsible for the performance of this director going forward.
After nearly an hour of heated discussion between commission members, they deadlocked in a 3-3 tie on whether or not to hire a consultant, a move leaving many in attendance scratching their heads.
I'm furious because my heart of hearts is with the welfare of those children, and I have deep concerns about those children, and I feel a sacred obligation to do what I can in my role in this community to protect those children. And when there's a leadership entity that's responsible for protecting them, that's not doing their job, that's in the way of that, that makes me very furious.
It's pretty apparent to me and to a lot of others that there doesn't seem to be a lot of teamwork happening, a lot of frustration. I was sitting in the audience amongst former Burleigh County social workers, other foster parents that are very, very frustrated and very concerned about the kids they care for.
In the end, the commission delayed the vote by 2 weeks in order to hear as much feedback from both sides as possible before another vote. Reporting for KX News in Bismarck, I'm Robert SUHR.
Interim Director Osachuk was in attendance at today's meeting, but declined to be interviewed for this story.